Welcome to the first episode of the U News. I'm glad you're tuning in, and we have a lot in store for you. On this month's episode, our U News Spotlight is on the University Program Board. Also, we'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at the Vagina Monologues. Learn what's popular in the college music scene with the CMJ Top 5. But first, curious about what's going on campus during the month of March? Have no fear, the Fireside Affairs are here.
Hey Tritons, my name's Kelsey, and welcome to Fireside Affairs. On March 12th at 7:30 at the Two Hill, Shades of Blue will be performing with the United States Air Force Band of Mid-America. Also on March 12th at 4 p.m., the Women's Empowerment Network will be screening Misrepresentation, a documentary about underrepresented women's jobs in America at 107 Lucas Hall. On March 19th at 2 p.m., Career Services will be hosting Majors, Career, and Job Search, Oh My, at 278 MSC. On March 21st at 6:30 p.m. in the MSC Center Rooms will be the Vagina Monologues. And March 23rd through the 30th, everyone's favorite event, Spring Break! For these and other events, check out the campus calendar on UMSL.edu. I'm Kelsey, and this has been Fireside Affairs.
Vagina, vagina, vagina. We went behind the scenes to check out the production of the Vagina Monologues. Take a look.
My name is Jamie Owens, and I'm the director of the Vagina Monologues. I'm an alumna of UMSL.
My name is Amber Inke. I am assistant director of the Vagina Monologues, brought to you by the Gender Studies program here at UMSL, also co-sponsored by PRISM, also Doorways, which is the beneficiary we are working with, which the proceeds go to Doorways. Doorways is a local organization that helps homeless people who are HIV positive.
And can you give us a synopsis of the Vagina Monologues?
It's not really a synopsis per se. It's a collection of monologues from interviews against violence against women.
This is my first time working on the Vagina Monologues. I've never done a project like this before, so I'm really excited. We have a great, diverse group of girls, unique in every single way. Each of them have taken the story of a woman and have read it and have run with it. They each bring a unique quality to the story, whether that story might be about rape or abuse, sex, first sexual experiences, exploring the woman body, exploring the woman's attitude, anything to do with a woman's experience, whether it be positive or negative. Each of these girls have taken these roles and have wholeheartedly made them their own.
One of my sisters was in an early abusive relationship, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I was so excited when I was asked to direct it. This is kind of really great to be involved in something, and even though it's not something I've experienced, I can be a part of stopping it, keeping other people that I care about, safe.
These women that Eve Ensler went out and interviewed, I think it was like the 1990s, 1980s, she went out and did these interviews, and that's what the Vagina Monologues is about. Eve Ensler herself is a powerful speaker who I look up to. She got cancer, and she didn't know what her vagina was about. She didn't know anything about it, and then she learned that there were other women in the world who were suffering through other things, and went out and she made this project.
Sure, I hope we get a really good response. I hope that we have a lot of people being supportive and standing up and continuing the movement.
The Vagina Monologues, and now it's cherished from women everywhere. So it's awkward. It's an awkward show. It's funny, it's hilarious, it's deep, it's sad, but it's everything that you want to get out of it. It's everything you want.
The College Music Journal brings to light new music in the college music scene. So let's kick it over to the professor now with the CMJ Top 5.
Hey indie music fans, this is the professor, and I've got the U's CMJ Top 5 for the month of February. Coming in at number 5 this month is the UK shoegazers Cheetahs. If you like modern guitar rock music, then you'll love Cheetahs. Here's their first single, Get Tight. At number 4 this month is New York City's Skaters. Skaters have been teasing us for months with 2 catchy singles, but they finally released a full-length album called Manhattan. And it's more fun than a backside McTwist. Here's their first single, I Wanna Dance. At number 3 this month is Temples. If you like psychedelic rock a la the 1960s, then you'll love Temples' Sun Structures album. Here's the first groovy track off of it called Shelter Song. Coming in at number 2 this month is Broken Bells with their second full-length album, After the Disco. You probably remember Broken Bells as James Mercer, the singer, songwriter, guitarist of the Shins, and Brian Burton, better known as Danger Mouse. Here's my favorite track off the album, Holding On for Life. And finally, at number 1 this month, it's Warpaint with their third release, a self-titled full-length album. This all-girl band from LA created a minimalist sound for their new album that's still lustrous and stylish. Here's my favorite track, Disco Very. Well, that's it for this month's CMJ Top 5 Countdown, but we'll be back next month with another one. And don't forget, you can hear all of these artists right here on UMSL Radio and on my show, The Underground, Thursdays from 1 to 3 with the professor. See you next time.
And now we shine the spotlight on the students behind the majority of activities and events held here on campus, including UMSL's annual Mirth Day. Here's our spotlight on the University Program Board.
The UPB is the University Program Board.
Well, I know that they basically throw like a lot of events for the students, like birthdays.
I know the University Program Board, they put on programs for students, like for all the students to come to.
Well, we're the University Program Board here at UMSL, and we do 30 events per semester, and one of our bigger events is the Mirth Day concert in April.
And we have lots of different events geared for all types of students. We have evening events and on the weekends that are usually on South Campus for people who live in Oak or in Villa. And then we also have events during the day and during the week that are more for the commuter students. We actually just had one today that was in the Rotunda, so it was just a passive event that people could come.
The president's name is Marissa. I don't know her last name. I met her. She's a very, very pleasant person. Very bubbly.
Hi, I'm Marissa Steimel. I'm the Executive Chair of the University Program Board. This is my second year as the Executive Chair, and before that I did a year as the Programs Chair. So when you're coming into the university, you kind of are coming to classes, but you're also coming to kind of discover who you are. And so our organization focuses on hitting each part of yourself, kind of helping you fully round yourself. So we don't just do social events. We don't just do like, oh, let's have Mirth Day and let's just have a giant carnival. But we also do intellectual programs, occupational programs to kind of help people in their future job, career, you know, things like that.
What's your favorite on-campus event that you've gone to?
Actually, this last week is Hip Hop Day.
I've been to Mirth Day. That's always fun every year. Besides that, though, not too much.
I've been to several. I've been to 2, I think, this semester. This is my first semester here. So I'm really trying to get involved and get to know people and see what's going on around campus because it's included in the tuition and trying to pump as much out of it as I can.
We have one of the largest budgets on campus so that we could provide over like 30 events per semester and a big concert in April.
And I mean, we have the biggest programming budget, which is why we strive to kind of reach as many people as possible. So we don't want to kind of just pinpoint one demographic. We literally are trying to reach the entire campus. We are the University Programming Board, so.
Do you think they do a good job advertising, or how could they do a better job of getting it out?
I like their advertising. I hear about it, they're always flyers. I see the person eating chickens
As far as other events, I get emailed about it, but I usually don't attend, like with work and other stuff I have to do. But I would say email would still be the best form of advertising, I think, that the students have been getting.
I've found out about all of them just looking at the signs on the rotunda, which I think are pretty hard to miss.
How much time do you guys take as an organization to even plan these huge events?
That's a good question. So the exec board is actually a paid position, so it's my job to plan these events. So I have 15 office hours a week, and then also over the summer. So we work through the entire year. So we don't just come back in August. We work through the entire year. So I have 15 office hours a week. Programs chairs have about 10. But honestly, we wouldn't do it if we didn't love it. Like, UPB is very much about the experience that you're getting from it, the leadership that you're getting, the teamwork development that you're getting.
If you're going into business, I'm the treasurer, so I work with a budget of about $232,000. So that's a huge budget, and it's a huge opportunity for me to put that on my resume and just show people that I'm responsible and that I can actually keep track of that stuff. And then just the whole networking aspect as well.
Definitely, general members, we're definitely trying to improve the general member experience, especially over the last year. So we've incorporated where they get to plan a couple of events this semester. So we literally, in our brainstorming sessions in the semester before, we set aside 2 events that general members get a plan on their own. I kind of oversee the process, but in our meetings, they get a plan, like where are we having it? Who are we, like, what are we doing? How are we working it? They get to work the event. So they get that kind of leadership experience and that teamwork working with that team, which I think is really great because when I came in as a general member, we didn't have that, which is why we've incorporated it. So we give them something to actually do. So they're not just kind of coming to the meeting and being like, oh, cool, you guys planned an event. They get to be a part of the process, which I think is fantastic for them.
I know you can't tell us the artist for birthday. Could you just leave the audience a little teaser about how you feel about the birthday artist for this year?
Let's see. A teaser.
Because I know for contract reasons you really can't express that at all. But
I'm gonna say I'm just excited. I really am.
Because of contract obligations, I can't actually tell you who's coming. I personally can tell you that I'm excited for who's coming. I'm actually really excited for who's coming. Birthday is going to be different this year. We clearly have to change locations because the parking lot is gone. So the carnival is going to be different. We're going to be set up in a different location. The artist, I'm personally excited about who's coming in, so let's go with that. I'm excited.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this month's episode of the U News. We hope you enjoyed it. Hope you tune in next month because we got a lot to show you. Have a good one.
On March 21st at 6:30 p.m. in
held here on campus, including
This is an all-girl rock band from LA, and I blew it. Well, that's it for this month's top. Let's do that one again. Dang it.